Momias. En Mexico? No, not with Brendan Fraser. Momias de Guanajuato. Let's go back to the 1800s. During this time, Guanajuato was experiencing a shortage of burial plots. So naturally, people were like, okay, well, we can't bury them in the cemetery. What if we just buried them outside la casa de la tía? Aquí afuera. Déjalo allí, mijo. It was common for the families to use their homes as like a grave for a temporary period until there was more plot available in the cemetery. But then, in 1865, the government of Guanajuato gets a little greedy. They're like, oh, you want your family to stay in the cemetery? Taxes, baby. Taxes, taxes, taxes. Rude. And a lot of people couldn't afford the taxes the government was giving them. They're like, oh my God, you poor person, you can't pay our taxes? Dig your body up, get out of here. So they were like, okay, I guess we have to dig up our pobre Tío Pedro that's been in the ground for like 20 years because we can't afford to keep him there anymore. But guess what? They pull up Tío Pedro and they're like, wait, why is he looking kind of good? The conditions of the soils in Guanajuato, which is like a condition of the high, dry climate with the rich mineral soil, made the bodies in the ground be mummified. So when they were dug up, they had great skin, hair, their clothes were intact. Some of them were looking better than some of you, respectfully. So naturally, the next thing they thought of was like, wait, their body is so tea. Let's put them on display in a museum. So in the early 20th century, El Museo de las Momias, the Museum of Mummies in Guanajuato, was established. They put over 100 bodies on display. And don't worry, you didn't miss out because you can still visit them. What is so fascinating to a lot of people about seeing Las Momias in Guanajuato is like their faces are preserved in the way that they died, which is a little eerie and a little morbid, and I understand. And there's also a bruja in the museum. Yes, the museum is awesome and mummies are cool, but I think what makes this museum so fascinating is it literally only happened because of the extreme economic situation that some of these people were dealing with, that they felt that they had no other choice but to dig up their loved ones. Like the graves were literally exhumed because of poverty and lack of burial funds. So it's kind of like, oh, these are poor people that are on display because their families couldn't afford the taxes imposed on them by the government. There's so many layers to this museum.